Correct. Then I'll do all the dishum in it, and then I'll fancy stuff I'll do. Okay, now I can also record it. I don't know what I've done on the computer itself. I had many recordings on the cloud. I suddenly went onto the cloud and it says no recordings. So I'm like, sari gayab ho gayi.
The cloud burst.
The cloud burst. So khali ho gaya. So that's what. All right, we are ready to roll. Let's move.
Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to yet another fun episode of Madcast with me. Me, how are you?
I'm alive and kicking.
Amazing.
It's been a long time. I've been out of the country and all of that. So yes, everybody knows I've been bunking my sessions all over the place. But yeah.
Yes. And how was the
खा पी के मोटे होके आई हूँ.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
प्यारी, ऐसी भी प्यारी, वैसी भी प्यारी, हर रोल में प्यारी, हर रूप में.
How beautiful. Thank you so much. हाँ जी. तो बताएं, आज तो डोंट इवन नो आज का टॉपिक क्या है.
हाँ, मुझे भी अभी 5 मिनट पहले ही बताया मणि जी ने. सो द टॉपिक इज व्हाट इज अवेयरनेस.
Okay.
That's the first question that I have for you. What is awareness?
Okay. Awareness, very, very simple. When the finger comes within to look at yourself as the creator. When the finger comes within, that everything that is happening around me is a function of my energy. My energy is creating it. When you become aware of your creation, that is awareness. You become aware of all that you are creating in your universe, and therefore all that everyone else is creating. Everyone, please be on mute unless you have a question. Everything that everyone else is also creating and is therefore the creator, right? So you might be in any role. You might be in a CEO role and somebody else might be in a beggar role. But when you become aware, you can see the oneness, because each of these are a role, and then you begin to witness. We will, I'm sure that if you're going to talk about awareness, we will go a little bit deeper into that. So yes. I will just give this chota sa answer. You become aware of your creation, of your universe. Beautiful. That is awareness.
So beautiful. So my follow-up question to that is that how being aware, or why does being aware changes everything?
Yes, it is so beautiful that when you recognize that you are the creator, only then you can create, right? So then when you do recognize that you are the creator, now you change whatever you are creating. It's up to you to create more joy. Okay, I'm the creator, I can do it. But if you say, I'm going to look towards that person for love, and towards that person for joy, and towards this acquisition for pleasure, now outside has to make all of those things happen. And at that point, you cannot be the one in power. That power belongs to others to make you happy, to make you feel loved. So that is why when we become aware कि अच्छा ये तो हमारे ही बस में है, फिर जो मर्जी क्रिएट करेंगे. Then we are no longer limited कि अच्छा ये हो रहा है, बाहर जो हो रहा है. Anything that's happening on the outside, okay, I can still create joy within. And so that is why it's important, or rather, it's fun. It is fun to be aware.
So when we are aware, we are no longer at the mercy of the outer circumstances or anyone else outside of us, but we come back to the creator role and we recognize that, okay, I created this through my own choice. And even
Absolutely.
in this moment, I have a choice either to continue feeling the way that I'm feeling or to
Correct.
choose something else.
Correct. See, the choice is never about what should I do? Should
Hmm.
I do this or should I do that?
Hmm.
That's not the choice. The
Right.
choice is always about what am I going to feel
Hmm.
as I take those choices. And why is it so important to look at the emotion? Because actually, that is the place of creation. Your emotion, your vibration. That's what it is. If you are angry right now, your vibration, your personal vibration is of anger frequency.
Hmm.
And so, as you transmit anger frequency, outside the entire universe, including your body, is receiving that anger frequency. And you will grow more of the same. You will grow more of the same when you are not aware. You are vibrating at anger. Outside, those people who are connecting with you will resonate at your frequency and they will make you feel more angry.
Hmm.
That's your frequency. But when you become aware, you begin to recognize that, this anger is my creation. This anger is not because he did this and she did that. This anger is my creation. And from that space, if I can create anger, well, I can also create joy.
Hmm.
And from that space, you create whatever you want. You can continue to create anger, but that would now be a choice. We have this very, very powerful choice in our hands. What am I going to feel?
Hmm. I was listening to one of our Madcasts where we talked about the multiverses, and there are so many planets where we simultaneously exist, and how the work that we do here is having, because that is the work at the energy level, and
Yes.
how it is having an impact on everywhere that the energy is, which is everywhere. And I could see, I was just wondering, what is the depth of this work? Oh my God, just one question. And how can it, like, it was a
You
bit of,
cannot understand it.
yes,
You
correct.
cannot.
Correct.
Because no matter how you look at it,
Hmm.
you're still going to be limiting it.
True.
So you cannot understand. And that's why I tell people this knowledge is pointless.
Hmm.
It pretty much is pointless because when you say, oh my God, I'm going to be impacting my entire energy field in every space I am. But
Yes.
can you even imagine that the entire earth is only you?
Hmm.
It's you in different shapes and forms. But when you are thinking, where all is my energy? पहले अपनी energy को पूरी earth पे तो देख लो. Are you
Correct.
able to see that? No, you cannot.
Hmm.
You can see it theoretically,
Yeah.
but it happens in moments of oneness that you will be able to experience it. Until you have that moment of oneness, all of this knowledge, it's like, I don't know what the mango tastes like, but I've heard a lot about it. Well, you don't know the mango then,
Hmm.
right? So for that reason, I say be, be in these frequencies which I offer because these bring the experiences closer to you.
Yes.
You look at your own frequency, you can see that you are sitting in some fear, some worry, some anxiety, and then you can begin to tune into this frequency that holds answers.
Hmm.
The Meenal frequency holds answers. The Meenal frequency holds such amazing healings. So when you begin to sit over there, I take energy from Meenal. Immediately, you've already come to oneness with somebody called Meenal.
Yes.
But that somebody called Meenal is already experiencing oneness several times. But when you become connected to that frequency, that information, that experience is now already in your area. It'll happen to you with so much ease.
So can we say that that is the fruit of your labor that we are benefiting from?
See, again, when you say my labor, you're
Creating.
again putting me into a tiny little body. And
Yes.
I'm saying I'm the universe. So, yes, me as the universe, it's my labor.
Beautiful. So beautiful.
हाँ, क्या हुआ? सवाल खत्म हो गए? बस हो गया?
I'm just feeling it. I don't know.
Yes, I can see it. And you know what? It is so important. It is so important to understand that it's the feeling that gets you there. It's not the knowledge of the feeling alone, but the feeling will actually help you experience. When you can feel, I take energy from Meenal, I am Meenal. Now you are no longer in your space of, I've always been an angry person, I've been this. That bucket no longer belongs to you. When you are tuned into a frequency that is so open, that is so playing in surrender or in faith, you get to enjoy those fruits of faith. And then as you get to do so, this is now your bucket. It doesn't belong to somebody called Meenal. It's your bucket because you are experiencing it. Not related to this topic, or maybe it is, but I was just given this understanding, just a few days ago. There is somebody, one of us only, and she, every time there is something wrong with her or whatever, health wise, or there's some problem, and then she is constantly in guidance and conversations with Money, and Money will just say, okay, go and touch Meenal's feet, or go lie down in Meenal's feet. And I'm constantly questioning, like, why do you have to do that? But she says, no, that's guidance, so I'm doing it. No questions. I'm just doing it because Money asked me to do that. She's playing in devotion. And devotion frequency is so connected to faith. Because Money says and she does, in that space, when something happened, major problem happened with her eye, and she didn't have her eye medicine, nothing. But Money said, जाके और मीनल को बोलो अपना हाथ रख देगी तुम्हारी आंख पे. She came running to me, we were together, and then she says, can you just put your hand on my eye? I have no idea what's happened to her eye, but I said, okay. I put my hand on her eye, and in about 5 minutes, she says this is a condition that she has where her cornea pops. Okay. And when the cornea pops, she needs the eye medicine, and then she needs to lie down for 3 hours. But right now, it's her birthday party. She cannot lie down for 3 hours. And it's very, very painful. I put my hand on her eye, and in about 3 minutes, that pain was gone. And the cornea, it was as if nothing had happened. Okay. So the miracle that played out, it has been playing out regularly for her in something or the other. And she's constantly able to witness it. And so I was asking Mani, why a few people and why not everyone? Right? And Mani says, you have a range. You are the holder of the entire range of healing, faith, surrender, and all of that, right? I mean, it's not just at this level, but it's this level and all the levels included. So where you sit, this is easy. If you wish to do it for yourself, then it's easy. Where they sit, which frequency of faith are you tuning in, you will be able to extract that that miracle for yourself, that healing for yourself. So which layer of faith, which layer of surrender are you sitting in, that is going to correspond to the layer of magic that is becoming available to you. So all that you have to do, really, as you keep looking within, and what do? You ask your first question, becoming aware.
Yes.
What do we do when we become aware? We simply just keep empty. That's our only job. I've become a witness. I'm able to watch my emotions now. What should I do? Empty that emotion and sit in blankness. That's all. So sitting in that bliss of blankness, that is the only job that we keep doing again and again. But as we empty ourselves, what are we emptying from? We are emptying from our anxieties, from our worries, from fears. All of the play of earth we begin to empty. And these frequencies that we are enjoying more, surrender and faith and devotion and love and gratitude, we start to play in them more. And then from that space, the creation happens. From that space, the creation is miracle. That's all it is. That whatever space you are tuned into, the outside will show you. So miracles don't just happen when you are aware, they also happen when you are unaware. You tune into the frequency of faith, something outside will show. It will show you a miracle. However, you are unaware. So you are unable to catch. You call it a coincidence. You call it it happened by chance, luck by chance. You don't understand it. So it happens. And it's every now and then. But when you are aware, you now hold the machinery of miracles. So you can produce it whenever you want.
Consistently.
Yes. And you can watch it and you can produce more. The more you observe, the more you are a witness to miracle, the more it brings you those miracles.
So you've literally given the secret key, which is no longer a secret, but just metaphorically speaking, like we have the key. All of us in the MPFI family have the
Absolutely.
key to creating miracles in our life because we are the source of that miracle.
Yes. And the key to all of this lies in awareness. And awareness is such a crazy animal. Because you're aware. Many people come to me and oh, I'm very aware. I'm very aware of my emotion. And so I know that I'm feeling a lot of frustration. Okay, you're aware. What have you done about it? No, every time I see the person and I get frustrated, I release it. Tiny little part of awareness. Because as I said, awareness is actually when the finger has come here to your creation. So just observing your emotion is actually the starting point. But many people, and they will like, oh, I'm very, very aware. I'm looking at my emotion. I'm feeling calm. I have no problem. I'm feeling so calm. Your feeling so calm is so superficial because you're still looking at the outside world as you have to do this, you didn't do this. There is a you involved, then you are not aware.
Correct. When there's only you, then you are in awareness. There
When
is
it is only me, yes, I'm there. This is my creation. The entire universe that is playing out around me
correct.
is my universe. I'm the creator of that.
So beautiful. So then, what is the source of all these frequencies? There are so many frequencies on Earth, I presume, on
Yes.
the planet that we are on. So what's the source of that? मतलब ये शुरू कहाँ से हुआ?
It is the source. Energy is the source of everything.
So there's no starting point. It just is.
Energy, everything in the universe is energy. So it just is.
Right.
So you're looking for a source of the energy, but the source is the energy. The universe is all energy. You look at yourself, you are all energy. Even matter is all energy.
True.
So that is the source of all creation. It is the source. Energy is the source.
So thank you for connecting us and making us realize that we are the source, and just feeling so grateful. And I no longer have any questions for today.
Lovely. Is there anybody else who has questions? If anyone else has questions, then you can ask. Yo-Yo has run out of questions already. Wonderful. I like that. Huh? Anybody, any questions on this? This is all something that we talk about all the time. All the time. Awareness and the tools for awareness. So yeah. Wonderful. All right then. Lots and lots of love to everybody. A little animal called awareness.
Yes.
And tomorrow, actually, we take this a little bit more because tomorrow, Saturday, it's a fun topic that's coming up. We've always done healing by listening to meditation, my meditation, etc., etc.
Right.
This time, Mani is going to make us journal our way into healing. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow, to be able to see our creation of the disease.
My goodness. Brilliant. Amazing. Fun. Looking forward to it.
So that's how, because just as everything is our creation, but it is a creation of the energy. And how have we created some disease, some pain? Let's take a look at it. So Mani promises that when people will do this, and I don't know if it's going to be one webinar or it's going to be a series or something, but it's journaling and it is going towards the healing part of it, to be able to see what all emotions in our energy field are creating the body pains, the body ailments, etc., etc. So yeah, let's see what he comes up with, and that's going to be tomorrow.
Yes, he's
the
master healer.
Hanji?
He's the master healer.
So
he will come with something fantastic.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because all of this has been coming to me. I was questioning, why one person gets so many healings, and it's happened to many. Not just one person. For example, I was just reminding Abhilasha that her lymph node TB got cured and it doesn't have a cure. When I started this journey many, many years ago, I used to only do healing, but people with stage 4 cancer were getting healed. So I was still asking Mani that in those days they would receive healing from me and get healed.
Yeah.
And now, why is it that I don't do that anymore? Or, that is not the journey anymore or something. Somebody said, वो तुमको क्या कहते हैं ना, ऐसे फंसाने के लिए, तुमको फंसाने के लिए हमने वो पहले रास्ता दिखलाया. You created some magic, but you were still unaware. And you didn't know that everybody has the magic. You thought only you had the magic.
Correct.
ऐसे एकदम उल्लू बनाते हुए पहले मेरे हाथ से इतनी सारी healings करवा दी कि I was like, अरे, I am the holder of this. I am so special. Correct. He's like, nah, sorry, everybody is. But no, it's the healings are, we tomorrow actually, we are going to be looking at the body. This is the first time that Mani is actually, because all the way through, in all my healings, even when I was the healer, in all my healings, I used to always tell people, do not look at the body.
It's just 1%.
Huh?
It's just 1% of you. Focus on that.
Correct. And don't expect to heal the body. Don't expect it. Like, ho gaya to badhiya hai, wo layer khul gaya to badhiya hai. And of course, so many people have witnessed, after that. But now, they heal themselves in awareness. So we use the disease to come into awareness. Disease is an amazing tool for bringing you into awareness.
Everything is. I think
Yes.
every experience is just happening for us to be more and more aware. And like it's who am I preaching to? But I'm just sharing my experience
Yes.
that
Absolutely. But for example, for tomorrow, like Mani especially is telling me, okay, look this time at the body and let's see what, because for example, this person I was speaking about, that's Renu actually, Renu Sharma. I'll be cutting out this part. So now,
yeah.
Renu Sharma, I mean, miracles after miracles. Back is packed up, cannot walk. Mani says, Meenal ke पैरों में जाके लेट जा. Late गई in 3 minutes flat. The back pain is all gone. Her hand broken for 20 years, had stopped working altogether. And I didn't even do healing on it. She was in that dance, Kali Durga Namo Nama, and she was lifting her hand at a wrong angle. So I went and hit the hand, saying, Niche karo. And then she's like, because it's not working. And it like the whole, and I looked at her, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I told her, you please don't participate in this particular one. You go sit on the side. She went and sat on the side. And then after that, she went back to Delhi. I met her 6 months later, and we were having a conversation. She says, "Oh, I don't think I told you." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "When you hit the hand, my hand started working." I was like, "When were you planning to tell me that?" She's like, "Yeah, I forgot to tell you." I said, "That's fun. That's really hilarious." So that was my question to Mani. Why those kinds of miracles are now only happening to a few people, whereas earlier they were happening to so many more. So I was in unawareness, and I was healing in unawareness. And so that was just a part of the journey to show me what all is possible. So guidance frequency had been tuned into, answers were coming that this is possible. But now the awareness is the tool through which people do their healing. So the more they empty themselves, my frequencies hold so much healing power. I mean, I get that they hold so much healing power, but which layer of it you are going to hit, that's your journey. And so now
the
you are
choice
the creator.
starts.
You are healing yourself.
Yes, correct.
I'm there, but I'm no longer healing you. And you are able to tune into that frequency and heal yourself. But yeah, that's what tomorrow, this is all just a preamble to what tomorrow's webinar is sort of looking like. Oh, well, all right, everybody. Thank you all for joining. And we shall see you another time.